Hello cadets, this is Mr. Storm, and in this lesson we're going to talk about some vocabulary terms that you need to be familiar with in digital marketing. So let's get started. So what is marketing? Marketing is the activity and process of creating, communicating, delivering, and promoting products and services to your customers. So if you make a new product, but you keep it locked away so that no one could ever find it, then your customers aren't going to be able to buy your product. So marketing is the process of getting the information out about the product and convincing customers that they need to buy it. So it's your job as the business owner or the marketing executive to tell your customers why they should buy your products instead of the products of your competitors. So what is digital marketing then? Well, digital marketing is the act of marketing products or services through online sites and platforms. So using the internet to perform your marketing duties, right? So how much time do you think the average person spends online? Well, every day it gets more and more, right? We're spending more and more of our lives online. And more people have access to the internet as time goes on. So, and as these numbers grow, you need to market your products online because you can reach more customers online than you can doing in-person marketing or, marketing, say like on a billboard or something like that. So this doesn't just mean putting advertisements on websites. It also means marketing via platforms that people are already using, such as YouTube, or marketing on podcasts, putting advertisements in video games. I mean, there are plenty of places where you can market your products online. Marketing mix. So the marketing mix is the blend of products, promotion, distribution, and pricing strategies to fit a defined target market. So your product has to find a niche or a highly specific portion of the marketplace. Products that are marketed to everyone are generally not as successful, right? If you can find a niche or a specific person that you're selling your products to, and then that group will always buy your product, that's a great way to improve brand loyalty and find a built-in audience for your brand. This is very difficult to accomplish, but if you do accomplish a healthy marketing mix and you find a niche, then you've got a built-in customer base right there. Marketing concept. This is a company-wide consumer orientation to promote long-run success. So companies that understand their customers are the most successful. This understanding needs to run through the whole company. If your brand is more playful and light, and your customers need to see you the way you see yourself, and that needs to be represented in every aspect of your business, okay? Establishing a marketing concept for your company should be one of the first tasks that you do as a new business. If you're confused about your identity, then customers will be as well. You need to know who you are as a brand and as a business. So advertising. These are paid, non-personal communications, usually targeted at large numbers of potential customers. Advertisements are basically, this is the product and this is why you should buy it. They're a bullhorn. It's you just want to let everybody know about this product. You want to get it out to as many people as possible. So you will have to ensure that the advertisements for your product reflect your marketing concept and your brand identity, but make sure you're not focusing on a specific customer with your advertising. We can target specific customers with other techniques later on. So right now you're just trying to catch the attention of as many people as possible. That's what an advertisement does. Promotion. Promotion is the function of informing, persuading, and influencing a purchase option. So promotions are different from advertisements in that they focus on a specific deal or benefit that customers will receive when buying a product instead of your competitor's product. So these are things such as, buy one, get one free, or, 50% off, or things like that. These are usually limited by time, and they can be communicated to your customers through advertisements, but this presents, or this influences your customers to purchase a product now instead of taking the time to do the research and maybe potentially buying someone else's product. If they see that you are running a promotion for a product that they're looking to buy, they may just buy your product without looking at anybody else. So advertisements are the vehicle for communicating a message. Promotions are usually the message you are communicating. Real-time marketing. So this is creating a strategy focused on current relevant trends and immediate feedback from customers. So how are you supposed to know if the effectiveness of an advertisement, how are you supposed to know if they're effective? Well, by using real-time marketing, you can collect data and feedback to evaluate whether your message is sticking to your customers or not. So here's an example of how real-time marketing will work. So let's say I pay to advertise my product on a podcast. Well, I might have a promotion for listeners of that podcast to get a specific reduction in the cost of that product. So let's say a 25% off promotion code, right? And then I will tell them, go to mywebsite.com / and then the name of the podcast or some keyword that I've set up with the podcast to get your promotion, to get your 25% off. That is a real-time strategy that lets me know, oh, okay, so everyone who used that code is coming from this podcast. So it lets me target my efforts. I can see that maybe this podcast is bringing in more customers than this other podcast. And so maybe I want to focus more of my marketing dollars to where my market is more effective. Does that make sense? So that's what real-time marketing is. Customer experience. So this is the product of an interaction between an organization and a customer over the duration of their relationship. Okay, so when a customer walks into a store or goes to a website and buys a product, they're establishing a relationship with a business. The first time a customer sees one of your ads, all the way to the time when they're recommending your products to other people, that is a relationship, and they're going to build an opinion about your business for every step of that relationship. Maybe they're really happy about the presentation, they're happy about your brand identity, they feel like they understand you as a brand. But then whenever they have a problem with the product and they try to communicate with you about that problem, they get less than great service. That can hurt the relationship. So customer experience is incredibly important. This is why it's important to understand that marketing isn't just get people to buy the product. It's also about making sure they maintain a good relationship and keep customers long term, because word of mouth is still the best form of advertisement. So if a customer is happy with their experience and they get good experience all around from every aspect of the business, they're more likely to recommend your company to their friends and family. So marketing automation. This refers to software platforms and technologies that organizations use to more effectively market on multiple channels online and automate repetitive tasks. So think about all the different online distribution channels that exist and imagine trying to create an individualized marketing strategy for each of those channels. That's daunting. It's exhausting. There's no way you could cover all of your bases by doing that. So what marketing firms can do is they create a marketing plan that covers most of their bases, and then they use software platforms, marketing automation platforms, to deliver their message to all of those platforms automatically. All right, and then location-based marketing. This is kind of on the rise, actually. So it's a direct marketing strategy that uses a mobile device's location to alert the device's owner about an offering from nearby businesses. So let's say you're walking down the street and you pass by a store, and then you get a notification on your phone that says, hey, that store you just walked by is having a promotion. They're having a 50% off sale for this product. You might actually rethink walking past that store. You might think, well, maybe I want to go in there and check it out. Now, if you just put that advertisement on the window in front of the store, people might not pay attention to it. They might not look at it. We are trained that when this thing goes off, I want to pay attention to it and see what it is. So It's important that you're careful with this kind of marketing. Sometimes marketing that can feel intrusive can turn customers away. So you want to make sure you're not overusing these kinds of strategies, but this can be an effective strategy for bringing customers into a location if you have a storefront or a location you want to market from. Okay, so those are some very basic marketing terms for you to understand. Review this video and the slideshow presentation as much as you need. And then the next step is to take the quiz on this information. You can take the quiz as many times as you need. And if you have any questions about this stuff, please email me or see me in class. Okay, peace.